Hi, if you're just tuning into our channel, we are Lacey and Jordan, and this is our 2008 Mercedes Sprinter. We are currently building her out, taking her from electrical work vehicle to a tiny house on wheels. We're getting her ready to take her up to the Yukon for our honeymoon. So in the next couple months, we will be building her out, taking you along for the process. And if you like what you see, please hit the subscribe button, drop us a comment, or a like. So sit back, enjoy, and watch us tackle the next stage of our van build. Good morning, vlog family. So today we're going to be working on the pre-wiring. So we want to put a bunch of the wires in putting in our wool insulation and the walls up. So our friend is going to come over and help us with that today. So we will show you that process. Have the list.
So for the 12 volt loads, basically we need to wire in our ceiling fan, which is right there. Like we said before, our LED ceiling lights, they're going to be the puck ones. We got to do light switches and dimmers for all that stuff. 3 12 volt sockets so that we can charge our stuff. And
we want one in the bedroom area, one in the kitchen area, and then one on this side of the van where our sink is going to be.
And then we got to do our water pump and water pump on off switch. Our fridge, we're looking for a Domestic one because she wants one and they're cool. We're going to do a nature-fed toilet too. And we need to include wires or run cable anyway for our solar system, which our friend Jamie has kind of planned out for us. He's an electrician. And we need our shore power connect option. We also need to figure out how to do like a shore power as well. And
that's power when we're plugged in?
Yeah, that's for like if we're at home, we can just hook up a cord outside and all that stuff. Or campgrounds, we're never there, but hey.
Yeah, and, it's good to have, I think, right? And then
yeah.
Would you be able to charge the batteries off of that too?
I have no idea. That's what Jamie's going to tell us. Most likely, yes. I'm electrically not.
We definitely don't know anything to do with this, so...
I build and I draw.
Yeah, so we'll try and film as much as possible, and then that way, for anybody else that knows nothing about electrical, hopefully this can help a little bit from, like, the perspective of people that know very, very little. So
we'll stumble through things together. We also need to hook up to our alternator so that it can charge while we're driving.
Yeah, so we have none of the supplies, none of the equipment, none of the things.
None of the knowledge.
Very little knowledge, just a little bit from, like YouTube videos and stuff like that. So we will try and include the whole process, and then that way, hopefully it will help you guys too. So stay tuned. How are we going to do the electrical?
Jamie!
We're going to ask for help.
And I took my shoes off and left them in the door, and one of my cousin's kids said, "There's a clown here!" And my uncle's like, "Yeah, well, you're not too far off."
Yeah, for sure.
So there was going to be a plug by the window for your cooktop.
Yeah.
Yes.
Convection or whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
Induction and there's going to be a plug back here for, I guess, phones or something?
Yeah, charging stuff.
Plug, USB, some kind of charging device. There's going to be a light above the sink here. There's going to be a plug by the sink. And over the sink, sort of one near the back by the bed and one near the front by the door here, I guess.
And then we could do under the cabinets like strip LEDs or something.
Yes.
What are the tubes called? This is for my vlog, by the way.
Oh boy.
Say hi, vlog.
Hi, bud.
Hello, vlog.
I didn't put my makeup on to have a shower. These are the pants I wore camping. I just realized when I put them on, like, smells like campfire. Me too, bud. It's ENT, they call it Smurf tube.
Smurf tube?
I love Smurf tube.
So this is what all the wires go into.
Yeah. So I'm thinking you're going to have like a regular counter height, which are usually around 36.
So we are now running all of this tube into the walls of the van. This is what we will run our 12 volt electrical wires through. We wanted to do this first so we could insulate.
It can be either right against this thing or up against this one. But actually, it should probably be more near this one.
This is gonna be your activity zone, right? That's gonna be. Well, I mean, this is more. Yeah. So it's.
So much room for activities.
What do you call it?
Kitchenette.
Yeah. Well,
Living space.
usually like kitchens or craft rooms, or like any rooms where you require more light.
Yeah.
Easier on your eyes.
Yeah.
So you're not straining as much. There's a certain
Term.
yeah, there's a term for it
Activity room.
task lighting. Task
It's really important to plan out where you're going to want all your electrical before you put up your insulation and your walls.
Got a hammer? I got this hammer.
Oh my God.
Could feel something really small.
Probably a shard of metal.
Yeah, it's not.
Like when I hit you in the face or something. No.
Oh my God, I would have died laughing. Because I also would, I would have.
Back of the hammer was split my lip.
Oh, you caught my lip a little bit there.
The lip's just hanging.
Yeah, I would have definitely got it on camera too, so it would have been perfect.
A little bit of modification.
Technical.
Some fabrication work.
Yeah, so they're using a hammer, chisel, and something that was from the laundry room.
It works.
What if, yeah, take that off because then it might be sharper.
You don't need this piece of pipe, eh?
No, it's fine. It was just like to hang stuff in the laundry room, but it ripped out of the wall.
Ah.
I still have one more, so.
Feels like it's working.
I was gonna say, can you imagine if you dropped that in? No amount of sound deadening tricks that. Rolling around, like,
Don't mind the rattle.
You were just about to announce everything. Okay, turn it off. The vlog's gonna love you. It's not what we need at all.
Get up there to get to the van. But I couldn't go down this way, so I thought maybe I could go this way.
Can we
And then
make a hole in there like we did before in the other one? Pull that, you can pull that thing off.
Oh my god. Port security, you'll never see
The
it.
dog can't reach up there.
Oh my God. So much of this has to be cut.
Just keep talking, Jordan. On camera.
Okay, now we are off to go get some supplies. We're gonna get, what are we getting? I don't know.
Wood,
Wood for the walls, the sub walls.
foam board,
Foam board, because we're gonna do foam insulation on the roof.
tubing to run a little bit more cable through,
Yeah, we need a
wood screws,
little bit more tubing to
or metal screws.
a little bit more tubing for one more of the wires for an outlet, and then a little bit for this coming from the roof for the solar, and then we need wood screws and
A bag of chips for the ride home.
a bag of chips for the ride home. So we're just picking up the insulation. So we have wool insulation for the walls. We're gonna do the foam board for the ceiling. And then in the cracks, we're gonna use the spray foam. So we're doing a little bit of everything just to make it easy. Yeah, so we'll let you know how that goes. The one thing that we haven't been able to find and seem to be having like a really hard time finding is the little stick pins or insulation hanger. So the concept behind that is that you peel off little backing, it attaches to the ceiling, and then you push the foam insulation up, and then there's like a little washer that goes over it, so then that way you're not using like glue and adhesives and stuff like that and having to like hold it while it sets in place. So right now we're just at Slag Lumber, and so Jordan's just gonna go ask them if they have any ideas. There is one other place that potentially might have it, but they're not open till Monday, so we're gonna do what we can for the rest of today. It's like, I think like 2 o'clock, so yeah. Okay, update. Jordan just got back. They used to sell it here. They no longer sell it here. So I don't think we'll be able to put the insulation on the roof today. We'll just have to wait till Monday. Today is Saturday for the other place to open, so hopefully we will be able to find that. But we're gonna go home, have some lunch, and then we will keep going. Bye-bye. Say hi to the vlog.
Hi.
Hi. Jada came and she brought Jordan's favorite trees.
One of them.
Thanks, Jada. Are you gonna help with insulation? Oh my god, extra hands for insulation. Yay! Lunchtime. Gotta feed the workers. You're gonna build that into van life? CRV life? Yeah. We're back. We are putting up some sub walls. I think that's what you call them. And then insulation. First, the last 2 pipes. Then, is that what you call it? Sub walls? Framing for the walls. Frame walls. Wall frames. All right, we're gonna pass over the filming to Jada. Jada is uninterested in being in the vlog, so she is now going to take the creative freedom. Here you go, Jada. Teamwork. First, so that it helps to act as like a way to hold the insulation up, just because the insulation is full opposed to like firm bats, so it's kind of a little bit floppy, so we figured
That's so that we can screw everything too.
Yeah, it just, well, but like before doing the insulation, we're doing it, making that. Yeah. Using all the money. Ooh, that's a lot of might. Oh man, it looks so good.
Pretty woody.
It looks woody. Same size.
Yeah.
We just watched that.
Yeah. We still might need string, I don't know.
I'd rather Kate than String.
Oh, come on. No.
That's karma. Oh, it's gonna be hot. Your face, Jada.
I love love videoing. This is fun. Can I do this all the time?
Welcome to the vlog, Jada.
I like to be behind the camera.
Yeah, maybe we'll have a new creative director.
Just
Son of a.
Maybe you want me to push it?
Go off the side.
Yeah. It's a long night.
Okay.
One more?
Yeah, see that other short one.
This is the most beautiful board.
You love cedar.
I love. I thought it was fine.
No, we cedar right now. Oh, fuck that.
Let me get this
You said it was
off.
fine.
Juice box. Junkie juice box. Mother lover, you gon' love this. Graduated from a rebel to a revolutionary in my area, they love this. I'm a wreck it like I'm revving the engine. Heaven's ascension, every dimension. Give me attention. Look at my soul, look at my heart, look at my hope. Got the world on my back, but I carry it though. Tell them God.
Zoomed in.
Okay, perfect.
Gotta get this stance that we've got here.
That's how I get the
YouTube knows now. That's how we get the
Right. Now we have our framing up. So next up we are going to put in our wool insulation into the walls. Trying to explain what you're doing.
Plugging holes. Plugging holes.
Oh my god. So we're gonna use a combination of insulation. We're gonna use wool insulation for all the bottom walls, basically everywhere.
Fire truck.
Why you yell? Fire truck! Okay. We're gonna use wool insulation for all of the walls. Basically most of the van will be wool insulation. The reason we're using wool insulation is because it is an organic material. It's good for moisture removal. It's fire resistant.
Helps cool sheep off.
It does basically everything that you want in a tiny space. We see lots of people use the wool insulation for the entire build. We are not going to do that because it looks really, really tedious.
So a lot of people stressing over not a lot.
Yeah, spending a lot of time to fill in these little areas. So what we decided is to do spray foam in all of the areas that would be really, really hard to wool insulate.
Like in the ribs, in the frame of the van.
Yeah, and yeah, we understand that there's probably going to be like a little bit of chemical because of that, but like people spray foam their entire vans, and so we're just doing a little bit of it. And then for the ceiling, we're using the rigid insulation. So yeah, we're gonna start putting our insulation in, and then go from there.
Let me take a moment and introduce you to some better men. A veteran like Letterman, but still next way. Never see me off air, cause you know my best days are ahead of me. The editing and pedigree is all in one. Rip every single head off, but it's all in front. The competition don't exist, we don't follow them, they follow us. Hoping they get a glance of a better me. See, I got the juice, I got the crackers, I got the wine, but they got it backwards. Whoever thought that religion could be this good, but look on all of us rappers, the past. Communion, the union, the dopest is plastered all over the wall, and they ain't even ask, cause my God is the father. You know we came after the gangsters, the orphans, and all of us bastards. Adopted, and now some options have been presented to me. I'm like an automatic weapon on a mercenary. They just wanna see the blood.
spray foam.
I don't know because the light will turn on.
Oh wow, there's lots of dust particles from the...
Yeah, it's like the
Holy.
fibers from the wool insulation. So we have done all the insulation, as you can see on the time lapse on the bottom. It's really super easy, honestly. You just kind of like rip it and shove it. It's really nice to be able to touch it, and it's not like itchy like traditional
fiberglass insulation.
Yeah, it's super great. Jordan is filling all of the holes, as you can see. and it seems like it's going relatively well and easy. Yeah, George?
Oh yeah. I'll put it in the hole and I press the trigger.
Simple.
And it fills up and it keeps filling, so it'll get rid of any air pockets or anything like that.
All right, so here's the technique for getting into the tiny crevasses. Jada is using a tiny piece of metal to shove the wool in so that we can get every little bit of it filled. Gotta work light. So we're almost done the wool insulation, and we've done all the foam insulation. So far so good. And then we just got a delivery. So our van came with quite a bit of the sound deadening sound deadener material on it. But there's a couple spots that don't have it. So I was a little bit annoyed with a late delivery because I was like, I want to put the insulation out, but we got it. So I'm gonna apply a little bit of this as well. This is the moment where I realized that I had slit my finger, probably on the sound deadening material. I noticed because there was blood all over the floor. Nothing a Band-Aid couldn't fix though, and then we were right back to work. There's so many reasons why we chose to go with Havelock wool, but honestly, just the application process alone makes it completely the best option for van life. Okay, it's looking pretty good in here. It looks magical. You can see all of the particles in the air. It looks very beautiful, like snow. So we're just on the last little bit here. We're just cutting strips of the insulation to feed into this crevasse, that area, and then around the windows. So far it seems like putting the framing up was a great idea, because we haven't had to use like the string like everybody seems to like keep everything in place. So we're super happy with that. Yeah, so far so good.
That is the plan. Frig it all up. Some tomfriggery.
Like how you stopped yourself, Lacey, from calling him a dick.
Me?
Because you knew I was filming. Oh god. Just about took a tumble. Creative freedom. Like little sheep elves.
That sound potentially could probably sing this.
Oh no. Oh, the sound. Oh, that.
She really hates that.
So funny.
Oh. It literally gave me shivers. Never again.
Never again.
Insulation's done.
Oh yeah, it's true. You won't ever have to do it again.
Yep.
Well, until Van Build 4.
Nope. Sorry, I'll skip that day.
Do you remember Van Build 1?
Van Build 1. Built a van in a day.
Screwed plywood down.
Hey Jordan, what do you got?
I want to make a note that I don't necessarily know if this is the best idea, but
It's actually Gorilla Tape, so it is the best idea.
all right. So we finished every. Should we maybe shut the doors? This is a little unlocked.
Probably.
Okay, so we finished up late last night. My camera died, so we weren't able to finish filming it, but we insulated the back doors and then spray foamed all the little gaps.
All of the beams and the frame and
Yeah, so far our final thoughts on the wool insulation is it is a great investment. I think that it is the easiest thing to use. It's nice that it's not toxic, it's easy to handle, but we don't regret the decision to use spray foam in the very small spots because I don't know how you would put all the wool in there. I think it would just be so much work.
It'd be so much work and it'd be so hard to guarantee that you actually get it to where it needs to be, as where with the cans of spray foam, you spray it in there and it expands overnight and like it worked great.
Yeah, and we just used it just in like the ribbing on the ceiling. Yeah, so we used 2 bags of wool insulation. We are gonna order 1 more bag so that we can insulate the door and the
Up above the cab too,
Yeah.
I think, and a few little spots here and there.
yeah, and then so this video ended up being mostly framing and insulation. So the next one, I think what we'll end up tackling is the insulation for the roof, which we're using foam board, but we're just trying to track down the little
stick pin things that
stick
you
pins.
stab it onto.
So once we get those, then we can do that part,
Yeah.
and then the electrical, and then the walls. So I kind of thought we were going to be doing more of the electrical in this video, but yeah. So the next video will be mostly electrical, I think. So stay tuned for that one.
We just want to thank you again so much for your support. It means everything to us. If you like what you see, please hit the subscribe button. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below. We'll see you guys next time.